Hey guys, it's Jimma and Naiji. Right now we're going to do some layout drills you can do at home. These are good for people who want to perfect their layout. Anyone who wants to perfect their full, because without a layout, your fulls will look sloppy. So these are all strength and conditioning, making sure your body's in the right form and right shape for your layout. So here we go. Before we get started, make sure you have a parent or guardian supervising you when you're doing these drills. You'll also need a helper and a spotter. This could be your parents or your brother and sister. We'll also be doing drills on a couch or a bed, so make sure you're close to one of those. And some of our exercises are on the floor, so make sure you have a soft surface. Alright guys, we're going to start with a little warm up. So we're going to start with 30 jumping jacks. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is 10 arm circles forward and 10 arm circles back. Alright, right now we're going to go to the floor. We're going to stretch out our back. We're going to sit upright. We're going to cross our leg over, using the opposite arm, turning our body to the side. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. And we're going to switch to the other side, crossing the other leg, opposite arm, and turning to the side. Again, holding for 10 seconds. Alright, next thing we're going to do is stretch out our stomach. So we're going to turn to the side and show you a seal stretch. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. And come out. And the next thing we're going to do is a bridge. And we're just going to hold that for 10 seconds. Ready? And bridge up. Two, one, and come down. The first drill we're going to do is called raised top tables. This is where you're going to grab your chair. You can use your couch or your bed. You're going to put your feet on top, toes are pointed, arms behind you. You're going to raise your hips up, squeezing your butt in, and looking at your toes the whole entire time. Naiji's going to show us how it looks like. Okay, squeezing your butt in. Try to get in that hollow body position, looking at your toes. And come back. We're going to do this 3 times for 10 seconds each. All right, so raise up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Relax for a second. We're gonna do that 2 more times, and come up. Three, 2, 1. Come down. We're gonna do that 1 more time. And come up. Squeeze your butt in, looking at your toes. Squeeze your core tight. And come down. All right, the next drill is called angle hollow holds. Okay, you're gonna still use your chair, your bed, and your couch. You're gonna lay on your back, feet on top of that. arms behind your head. You're gonna lift up your hips, up. As you're doing that, your arms come to your side, and you're still gonna look at your toes. You're gonna hold this for 10 seconds, 3 times each. Ready? And come up. Three, 2, 1, come down. 2 more times. And up. Two, 1, come down. And last one. And up. Squeeze your core tight, squeezing your bottom, pointing your toes, looking at your toes. And come down. The next drill we have for you guys is the hip drill. You guys will be sitting in a pike position with your back up against the bed or your couch. You're gonna raise those arms to your ears, and as you're doing that, you're gonna get your hips up, squeezing those muscles that you need for your layout. You'll be squeezing your butt and your back muscle and squeezing your core. We're gonna be doing 20 reps of these. Working out your lower back and your glutes, which you need for your layout. Legs straight, squeezing those quads, squeezing your butt, squeezing your core. The next drill we're going to do is the roll-off drill. Very similar to what we did in the tuck video. You're going to line your shoulders to the end of the mat. You're going to roll off like you're doing a back extension roll. You're going to hit a handstand position with your hands touching the floor. You're going to fall into that push-up position. The point of this drill is to stay tight. It's recreating that flip motion, but also trying to hit that candlestick that you need for your layout. If you need to, you can put some mats or some pillows so it's a softer landing for your toes and your hands. the next floor drill we're gonna do is candlesticks. We're gonna do 10 times. Nigel's gonna demonstrate for us. We're gonna jump in the air, rotate, squeezing your butt in, and jumping up 10 times. So the next drill we're gonna do is hollow holds. You wanna make sure your feet and your shoulders are off the floor, but your lower back is like drilling to the floor. So squeezing your abs in as much as you can and arms tight by your ears. So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Ready, and go. As you're doing this, try to look for your toes. Stay more in a hollow position, squeezing your stomach in, over halfway there. You got it. And come down. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is hollow rocks. So you're gonna be in that hollow position, you're gonna rock 10 times back and forth, kind of like a ship or a seesaw. So try to keep your feet and shoulders off the floor as much as you can as you're rocking back and forth. And go. You want to make sure your lower back is still touching that floor. Try to make those arms tight as you can by your ears. So this drill, you just need a partner to help you guys out. So it's kind of like what we did before when you guys were holding onto the mat. All the person's gonna do is gonna throw your legs up, so you hit that candlestick position, and kind of assist you on the way down, so it's a bit easier for you to squeeze your core, hold on to that straight body position. All right. You're gonna do 10 times. As you're coming down, make sure your hips stay off the floor until your heels touch the floor. Next set of drills are conditioning drills, okay? First one is toe raises. We're gonna do 50 reps. You can do this with ankle weights to put some more resistance on your toes. The next thing we're going to do are plank up downs. Okay, so you're going to be in the plank position. You're going to go elbow, elbow, and then palm, palm, making sure you are keeping your hips tight. Okay, you're not swaying back and forth. Okay, you're going to do 20 reps.
I hope you're gonna lay it out for me, 'cause I'm backing up to where I used to be. I won't stand for you being on
The next thing we're going to do are Supermans. You're going to lay on your belly. We're going to do 20 reps of Supermans. We're going to straighten up that back up. And go. Next, we're going to do our hip thrust. All right, we're going to straighten up those hamstrings and your glutes. So you can lay on your back and hands to the side, and you're just going to bring those hips up 30 times. The next drill, you're going to start in a push-up position. And when I tell you to, you're going to make your body long by moving your arms slightly forward so your arms are lined up by your ears. You're going to be in this layout hollow body position for a couple seconds. Then you're going to go back to a push-up position and repeat. We're going to do this for 10 times. Ready? And arms out. And arms back in. And again. And back in. Arms up. Arms back in. Arms out. Arms back in. And arms out. Arms back in. Halfway there. Arms up. Squeeze your core tight. Arms back in. Arms out. Arms back in. Arms out. Arms back in. 2 more. Arms up. Arms back in. Last one. Arms out. And arms back in. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is 30 sit-ups. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed those drills. I hope your abs and your butt are feeling it. Are they?
Definitely.
Alright, so we did our job. So, see you guys.
Bye.